Hey everybody, this is Clay Hughes. I want to show you guys, do an inside tour of my 2008 LR3 that's for sale. I'm not going to do a video today on the outside because it needs a bath. I want you to be able to see what it looks like, cleaned up. But we've had kind of poor weather here lately, so a lot of rain, and the outside doesn't look its best. So, but the inside's ready to go. So I want to go ahead and film this today and show it to you. So what we have here is obviously a Land Rover LR3, but it does have all of the oh yeah, sorry, my finger's there. It does have all of the Range Rover Sport black badges. That is one thing that I really like, the black badges instead of the green ovals. So all the badging on this truck is black. It really goes with the black as well. So back to the inside here. So I'm trying to think of, I don't want to miss all the features, but there's so many of them. So we've got obviously the tan beige leather interior. We do have the brake controller, and it's activated automatically when you hook up the trailer, or you can manually activate it here too. It's fully adjustable, has a up and down on the other side. We've got the 6-disc CD changer, dual heat and air conditioner works. A couple of the buttons up here are a little bit wobbly, broken-ish, but you can kind of still get them to mash if you touch them just right. That's a kind of a known problem with these LR3s, so yeah, it's just how it is. But let's see here. So here you've got your control console, park and brake, obviously, your traction control, so you can tell the car what you're driving on, and it'll do the rest for you. High and low range, hill descent control. The height system does not work on this vehicle anymore. I'll show you that later. This has had the coil conversion kit installed and the air system disabled, so no more crashing of the air system and going in limp mode down the highway. Let's see here. So I'll show you the dashboard as we start this thing up. Put the key in, turn it on, all the test lights light up. Starts right up. Parking brake's engaged. We'll go ahead and disengage the parking brake. Oops, gotta put your foot on the brake to do that. Bam. We're currently at 87,000 miles. Here, let me turn the air off so I'm not drowning out my own voice with white noise. This does have the Nav System, so you can sit there and mess around with the navigation. You can go on-road or off-road navigation. It has a 4x4 info screen, which will tell you, it'll tell you when your differentials are being locked. It will normally tell you the height of each of the wheels, but that's part of the air system, so that's been disabled. So that's not a warning, that's just a feature that doesn't exist anymore. But it's a quick display. It tells you what range you're in, what off-road settings you're in, and then of course vehicle height and everything. And then there's a little compass display that you've got to calibrate the vehicle. But I reset all this to default. So let's see here. We've got the triple sunroofs with the little mesh screens going on. So you've got, and this is a third row seated vehicle, so it will seat 7. We'll get to the back seat here in a minute. So more up here from the driver's compartment, you've got this you've got a cell phone charging thing. You probably need some like 2008 model phone for that to work. I don't know, there might be an adapter somewhere, but so that's probably not any use to you. But inside this little cubby, this actually has the refrigerator. So it's a little chill box. So if you're on a road trip, it'll fit 4 Coke cans and a little snack, or you know, one, you know, 20-ounce bottle kind of sideways or whatever. It's not huge, but it's great for road trips, just to keep something handy. And Kleenex back in there. So you've got most of your standard features. It has the Bluetooth audio where you can make phone calls. This is part of your hill descent control, and your volume. You've got your cruise control. Actually, I'm sorry, the cruise control is your hill descent control. That's just your audio. But anyway, cruise control, voice commands. You can set it up for. What other little nifty features does it have? Automatic headlights. Those are really handy. You know, the standard stuff. Your dimmable lamps. You know, power door locks, power windows, child lockout, adjustable mirrors. We'll go here to the back seat. You know, it's your basic stuff. We got back seat, plenty of leg room for the kids or adults, you name it. Rear cup holders back here. You have heated rear seats. Oh, I forgot the heated seats. Yeah, the front leather power seats are heated. Yeah, you've got auxiliary sound input and a cigarette lighter plug in the back, so you can run whatever you want here in the back. Rear air controls, rear air vents. Let's go around. Hope the audio is okay on this. I'm just kind of winging this, holding it, so I guess I'll find out in a little while. But the rear cargo area is great. I keep this big toolbox back here, and I mean, it's loaded with stuff, but you can still see a huge amount of room back here. I've got the heavy-duty rubber mat for protecting the carpet, but there is another row of seats back here. You've got the cargo tie-down hooks, which are very convenient. A rear cigarette lighter plug. Does come with the toolkit, the factory. I don't know if you can see it in there, it's dark, but it does come with the factory toolkit. Let's see here, I got the rear guards, but you can just kind of get a feel for the condition. There's the another view of the rear seats. So if you got 7 people you need to run around with, then hey, this is the vehicle for you. We've got the heavy-duty rubber mats on everything. This is a nifty little deal. So you got auxiliary, which is your USB charging port, and your voltage meter. So if you're ever out someplace and you want to run accessories or whatever, and keep an eye on your battery, because you're not going to run the engine the whole time, that's the reason that's there. That way you can tell if your voltage starts getting low, you need to crank it up and recharge the battery for a little bit. So all these switches do work. They do what they say they do. I've got grill lights, I've got the roof lights, a left alley and a right alley on the roof rack, and then a rear work light on the roof rack. And then the reason this auxiliary switch is what powers those is because it is not dependent on the ignition. So when you shut the vehicle off, you can still charge your phone and monitor the voltage. Everything else shuts off with the ignition. Well, the backlight shuts off with the ignition. I should clarify that. The lights will stay on. Then, you know, standard glove box. Another cup holder. This thing's got so many cup holders, it's unreal. Pretty good audio system. I don't want to turn it on because copyright on YouTube, but the audio system does sound pretty good. And again, it's dirty, but you can kind of get a feel for. You got the winch up here. Winch does work. Comes with the winch controller. Has the fog lights. What else? Yeah, like I said, without making this too long of a video and you know, going into too much detail on the outside, you can get a feel for what's going on. The high lift jack does not come with the vehicle, but I do have the studs mounted up there on the roof rack. So if you've got a high lift, it should be the standard pattern, so you can easily keep a high lift up there. So that's it in a nutshell. Hope you're getting a feel for the vehicle, and hope you enjoyed the tour. All right, bye now.